Now I'd like to talk about sitting down with the cello. We talked about end pins previously and angle and everything, and now we're going to talk about how to align the cello so that you have the best advantage, the best symmetry, the most strength in both hands, and the most efficient way of using the bow on the strings and really maximizing the return on your investment of energy. The cello is obviously going to go on the left side of my head. It does not go down the middle of the body. So one has to make a decision at that point whether the whole cello is going to go straight down or whether it's going to be at an angle. And more often than not, if someone plays with the cello at this angle where it feels symmetrically gripped by the knees, one sees bow problems because the bow, even if the bow arm is straight, the bow is running across the strings at an angle. So what I recommend is to line the cello up so that when one looks down towards the feet, one is looking straight down through the F hole and not through the bridge. And I find if I'm looking down, all of a sudden I see the bridge in front of me, I'm thinking, oh, I've put my pin over too far. What I ask people to do in order to figure this out is to stand up before sitting down with the cello and to put the feet approximately where they're going to be. And then to pick a spot with the end pin that's not in the middle between the two feet, because that would bring the cello to a crooked angle on this side of my head. To put it a little over towards my left so that when I sit down, the cello is absolutely straight. Once again, I'll stand up, show you where the pin is in relation to my feet, and here. It does create a slight dissimilarity of leg positions. For example, in this position, my left leg has to be out here a little bit, my right leg can be straight. But it's not uncomfortable, and it does accommodate the cello in an absolutely symmetrical position. There are right angles possible here, here, and here. I think you'll find that if you watch even the most flamboyant of cellists, like a Yo-Yo Ma, for example, that there's a great amount of symmetry to the playing. There are angles, and of course there's a very, very efficient use of the bow. There's no slipping. Also, another thing for the left hand, if the cello is like this, sometimes it makes playing here a little more easy, but it does make playing here a little more awkward. And also, as one goes to the upper positions, the fingers don't tend to want to reach the strings as easily because the strings are angled away. As I bring the cello back this way, the strings become, especially the lower strings, become more in my reach. If I was to exaggerate it this way, they would be even more headed towards where the tips of my left hand fingers are. The best common ground is right straight in the middle. Also, this gives one the opportunity to lean a little bit in either direction for more strength on the A string, more strength on the C string. So, before you sit down, look at your feet. Put the pin to the left, out in the middle, and check yourself by looking straight down. And if you're looking right down through the middle of this F hole, then you're really lined up correctly.